didn't say when you were going to scream. He just saved his till he got on the solid ground.
I missed that whole story.
The Screaming Eagle.
They took him on the Screaming Eagle.
Oh, I was there.
4 years old.
I was there.
Yes, you
okay.
were.
I can't believe they let you on there.
I heard that you wet your pants.
Family.
Listen to that.
I didn't.
You didn't?
That's a lie.
If I had it,
It's a nasty rumor.
if I had it, it went in my face in. On them hills.
Yeah, it wouldn't have run down, would it? It'd have been so
Mark
cool.
didn't say nothing.
You've been swallowed.
Mark didn't say nothing. He just got real white when he got off of it.
I'm surprised they let him on there.
So me and him, we'd been
That was
doing.
back before they had rules.
We discussed it.
Yeah, we didn't even wear seatbelts then, so we didn't
My-
care if we lived out there.
My favorite Mark story is when he was real little and he got to saying poopy, and Jim told him, "You can't say that. That's not a good word. Don't say it anymore. I'm going to whoop you." And so at the table, something happened, and he said, "Whoopee." And Jim turned around and looked at him, and he said, "Hoopy, Daddy, hoopy." And he cleaned it up. It wasn't poopy, it was poopy. It's a difference.
Poopy.
Whole
Sure
different
was.
word.
Make some adjustments.
That's when the dog got his cookie.
Well, you had a good reason to.
I would have said
Hoopy,
poopy.
hoopy,
then.
hoopy.
Whatever it takes.
That's it.
Oh, man.
Dadgum animals.
I remember we had to get rid of one cat because it scratched baby Mark in the face.
Oh, good night.
Baby Mark.
He was a baby at the time.
He was mistreated.
I'm sure he was.
No.
We were still there in Springfield, so you had to.
That's how me and you get along so well. We're both the babies.
Yes.
We get picked on a lot.
Oh, please.
Mistreated.
Oh, terrible.
Oil, 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 oil.
Yeah, me and Mark had some. We had a few run-ins.
Yeah, well,
I learned not to leave a mark, though.
In the car.
Don't leave a mark on Mark.
Well, here's a new thing.
If there was any evidence.
You've heard Steve give thanks for the meal.
Yeah.
You know, it's a Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's done. He tries to do it all in one breath. I mean, literally.
Dangerous around you.
And the other day, he wasn't here, and so they asked me to pray, and so I prayed a short prayer, just ask blessing on the food.
You got it all in one breath.
And no, but I didn't pray it fast like he does. And I said, well, it wasn't as fast as Steve would have prayed if he were here. And somebody, I don't know who, piped up and said, well, thank goodness it wasn't Shelley. Because she prayed for everybody, everything, bless the poor.
The sermon.
Yeah,
she was just having God bless everything.
that's right. Well, at least it wasn't Shelley.
I was happy.
I said,
I
thanks.
remember those.
I was happy
That's right.
What were you telling?
and thankful.
That was my Shelley's prayer.
Aren't we glad God hears our hearts?
That's true.
What was you telling about her? That was
I think it was
Correct,
those years
incorrect.
that carried me through my 20 years of wilderness
You heard
wandering.
Steve
God said
pray his life
she'll come back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He wasn't here the other day and asked me to pray, so I prayed a short prayer. And somebody said, that was a lot different from Steve's. I said, yeah, I'm sorry it was longer, than what Steve would have prayed. And somebody in the room said, well, thank goodness, though, it wasn't Shelley. She prayed a long time. Everybody was starving before she got through.
She blessed everybody in the whole country.
Butterflies in the grass.
Twice.
Well, it's very rare that you
She
get
left it all.
everybody's
And
attention.
And Vietnam. You prayed for Vietnam?
Vietnam, but Diane, remember that when Diane was praying was when she got hung up on her. She always said the same one, but she kind of forgot. And I would, Vietnam, Diane, Vietnam.
You were her coach. Oh, Mark, how did you ever survive these girls? That's funny. And course, our favorite Hayes story was when you were getting all serious and you thought you had
Oh, my God.
full undivided attention. Finally, he was listening to you. And then he says, Daddy, did you know that one of your eyes is bigger than the other one or something? I don't know.
He was in trouble, wasn't he?
In your right eye.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, didn't hear a word Mark said.
No.
He was just like, wow.
I want to say, welcome to
I'd never
parenthood.
noticed that.
Oh, shoot.
I decided what you have.
Those, you what?
What he has?
Thyroid eye.
Just one thyroid eye?
Isn't that a thing? Thyroid.
If you have bug eyes, yeah, you can get, yeah.
That's sister.
One of my eye doctors sent me to get a CAT scan one time because my eyes were bugged out. And ain't nothing wrong with my eyes. I've changed doctors after that. Like,
You look like a
cost
I
me
have a nerve out
$1,500
of mine,
bucks.
that's why mine's,
kitty mouth
How did
sugar
that
and
happen?
when
Jane.
they did all the surgery.
Oh,
to
yeah.
the
Okay.
nerves out.
Wow, look at that.
Looky there.
I don't know what that is. I like
Fanta
the color,
slush.
so I got it.
I like the color.
It looks like an orange.
Oh, orange.
Well, those stories, they start little. Ren's already got them mounting up. 2 years old. We were out at Sugar Grits a couple Saturdays ago.
Where's
and,
that?
Beignets, Sugar downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Sugar Grits is the breakfast brunch side of things. So me and Deanna met Lakin and Ren out there. Ren had her dog with her, and we've been sitting there for quite a while. It's 2 years old, you know it's not gonna last. And she kept trying to get down, and she caught Lakin's attention was she was talking or something, wasn't paying attention. And Ren slid out of that chair, and she stuck her baby doll in the chair, sit her down there, and we all turned, we caught what was going on, and as she was sitting the baby down in that chair, she said, "Sit your ass." And me and the both looked at Lakin, her eyes burned out. She's like, "It's not me."
She didn't want credit for that, huh?
Well, you can be sure she
It's
heard
daycare, right?
She heard somebody say
Dad,
that.
that's dad.
My bet is it's Nick.
Well, you can't understand half of what she says, but
that was clear.
crystal clear.
Of course it was. Bless her heart. Poor baby.
To her baby doll.
How do you? I was gonna say, how do you not laugh at
No,
that?
y'all
Oh.
died, didn't you? I mean, laughing.
She was just practicing,
She was.
like Shelley.
Well,
Comes back to you every time, don't it, Shelby?
Yeah.
well, they say it makes it better.
There's a good possibility.
Not
Don't you
Deanna.
tell her I said that. She gets on me as a mother-in-law.
She has sophisticated language skills.
Hey, we went to college for a reason. We learned a lot of stuff there.
That word wasn't in the book.
Only Lou come up with that.
How's the
Oh, I enjoyed that way too much. Lord, forgive me.
You enjoyed what?
She enjoyed that way
That
too
story.
much. Goober.
She said, yep, it's Shelley.
I'm thinking you're going to be in for a lot of stories. I am so curious about this new baby, another little girl.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What kind of big sister is Ren gonna be?
Ben's going to teach her a lot.
And what are they going
That's
to
her
name
job.
it? They haven't
Yeah.
come up with
They
anything
they
yet.
can't agree on anything. It's gonna be something weird, I'll tell you that.
I'm calling it number 2
No,
till it gets a name.
Baby
it sounds like poop.
Huh?
Number 2. I said, that sounds like poop.
Yeah, that's why he was calling me sister number 2. I said, I don't like the sound of that. He said, well,
That's just too late.
I'll just
Maybe
say sister,
that'll
sister.
Cause them to hurry up.
I said, I
and
like
get
that
a
better.
name.
So now I'm sister, sister.
Well, she hadn't felt like it up until now.
Oh, she's still.
What's
she's
Norma's
still
middle
my
name?
Joyce.
Joy.
There we go.
That's a good old name.
No, when they named Lakin, I was like, you just had to put the B in there, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
What is it, peach?
Huh?
Is it peach?
Better not be, I can't stand peach.
What is that thing?
That's orange.
It looks like it's got red.
I think
That's
it,
orange, maybe.
I'm shutting my eyes.
Knowing him, he probably mixed it.
Well, you know that red dye does things to you.
you can do.
Got that ice in the way, he had to slurp around it.
What is it?
What does that say on that?
It's
Can't
Panda
wait.
orange, I think.
Peach.
Oh my God!
Is it peach?
Peach, that's what.
I told you about
Oh man, yeah.
Rosalie's reading on it.
You almost drank it
Wanna
all.
wipe your tongue off?
I'm good.
it. You drank the ice out of it.
Yeah, man. I really wanted to eat more than
The
that.
floor and
I thought it
dad.
was orange.
Maybe I'll just step this aside.
Orange.
Huh?
I've got to go
There's
to
the
Jackson.
orange.
Oh, you do.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Make that for you.
Well, you can
Or they buy it that way.
Amazon.
No, Jim can't.
Oh, it's cool. Because a lot of people do that by hand, and
Roy, I gotta get out of here. I gotta run to Jacksonville, Arkansas.
Oh my goodness.
Just a minute.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
what you gotta go to Arkansas for?
Roy,
That's what.
Roy.
She gonna take your picture?
Oh, move that dot on.
Hold on.
That's okay. I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, he's looking now. Okay. Thank you.
Well, you're gonna miss the pie.
Do what?
Gonna miss the pie.
Oh, not necessarily. I'm down and back. Down and back.
That road leads both directions.
Down and
So
Right.
what you got going in Jacksonville?
Oh,
Some kind of meeting?
Why are you going to Jackson? Tell us why you're going to Jackson.
He don't know.
Greg Calhoun
do what?
He just
used to
had
say,
something to do.
we're going down to Arkansas, and that we'd be sitting in Cabot. That meant South Arkansas. Going down further in Arkansas.
Yeah, we really did.
Damn.
Really
Family
did
was
deep.
down in Warren.
You knew that Doug Strickland,
Mhm.
was it Doug, his daughter that died?
What
Man.
happened with
She's just
her?
34.
And do you know that, if I understand correctly, that daughter lost 2 babies in a car accident
Oh my
a couple
gosh.
years ago.
Ooh.
What happened to her?
A therapist that used to work for us that's got his own business now, his daughter, adult daughter,
She's 34.
died this week or so ago. 2 weeks.
She was in hospice.
I don't know the story behind it.
I don't either.
I'm assuming cancer,
She's so.
breast cancer.
Well, I kept hearing. I heard a car accident,
Oh,
and then I did. Something wasn't making sense, so I never did hear the full, straight scoop.
Yeah.
hospice following a car accident.
Yeah, but
Well, I guess a really severe head injury or
Yeah.
something. That was too bad. Yeah, I heard about that.
I had some friends in Missouri. Their daughter died, and about a month later, they both died within 30 minutes of each other in the hospital. And that's weird.
Wow.
somebody you knew in Missouri lost their daughter, and then parents died.
Well, you know Doris Smith, Jim. She had a daughter that died, and then it wasn't very long until she did.
Sounds like
But
Debbie
She was
Reynolds.
in Jim's class.
Oh.
Debbie
Was that
died?
Becky Robbs?
Yes, right after her.
Was that
Daughter?
Becky Robbs?
that played in
I
Star
gotta get
Wars.
so I can get back,
Wow.
you know,
The daughter that played in Star Wars.
See y'all.
Bye,
What's
Mark.
her name?
Be careful.
Thank you, Mark. Be
Carrie
careful,
Fisher?
yes.
Carrie Fisher.
Mama, sit down there.
Bye, Mark.
Bye.
Bye.
This afternoon, later, if I can corner you, I'll get you a shot.
All right.
He skipped out on me yesterday. Thursday's his shot day. I couldn't find him. He's out running around.
He was out and didn't tell him.
That would get me if you don't.
Mama, sit down.
She's been wanting to shoot him for a long time.
Yeah.
Shelley, how are you doing with those Ozempic?
I have lost 35 pounds.
Who has?
And boy, this last 5 pounds has taken like 2 months.
Well, I finally have lost 30. It's taken forever.
If I would, he told me if I would exercise and eat my protein, that it would start up again. And I have.
My water. I'm not drinking no more.
Yeah, that's the 3 things: water, protein, exercise. I can tell that my legs are so much weaker than what they were. I'm walking along and I can feel a knee, and I'm like, oh, it's just a matter of time before I bite it.
And she turned it the way it's supposed to
They haven't
be.
had,
Oh,
they haven't
well.
had it
What's so sweet of you? to
No,
do
it doesn't.
that way?
I'm not gonna
That's
give
my
up.
dessert.
Oh, I'm not even.
Yeah,
You know how to do it the right way.
Well,
'cause at least I am going in the right direction. It's going very fast.
I'll go see him next week. And I hope it's still.
Boy, he's got a lot of personality, doesn't he?
I tell you.
Who?
The guy that we see, the APN that does our Ozempic, I mean, he's got like
Mid.
0 personality.
Oh.
I mean, it's hard. You cannot get him to chit chatting for nothing. At
Well, he
least I
did more
haven't.
this last
he?
time.
Well, he's on my nerves.
He needs to be nicer to me.
She'll have a fit. She'll have
Because
a
I'm
fit.
hearing about
She's a sweetheart.
the
Mom
compounding
can't stand her.
Ozempic, the reconstituted. It comes in powder form, and you reconstitute it. That's what Joe Adams and I don't know if Terry's on it, or not,
Terry.
but Joe is.
I never heard
It's
of
a lot
that.
cheaper.
So they mix it in drinks or something?
It's a special. It still has to be a shot form and everything.
Oh,
you
I
just
see.
you add. I think they said distilled water, or anyway, it's.
liquid.
I'm not really sure what all the ins and outs of it is.
Well, find out. If you find out, let me know.
It's from that Bono Family Practice Clinic.
Oh.
They've got one lady there in the APN that I think that's all she does is weight loss. I was like, I wish I would have known that beforehand. Marcia Johnson said she went there.
Are we gonna have enough food left for a second party?
Well, they're not. They're coming in.
We'll replenish it.
Yeah.
They're bringing beans and ham, so
All of the old, Angela will be here, she'll have food.
no doubt.
When's she supposed to be here?
She's not eating much anymore, is she?
Huh?
I said, Angela, I said, she's not eating much anymore, is she?
Yeah, she's.
Well, Kim was bringing ham and beans.
Oh. Well, she's doing the pies too, isn't she?
Is she bringing cornbread?
Well,
I can make some cornbread and bring it.
I don't know if I'm gonna be ready for
I can.
2 pieces of
Okay.
caramel
I
pie.
think I
about
got
4
some of
o'clock.
that good
What time is it now?
Oatmeal.
oatmeal
We
cornbread.
ready to
Oh
roll.
my gosh, it's less
You
than
got
4
some?
hours.
I don't make it.
Well, you will eat cornbread, I will.
I think I've still got some.
If we get to go to the Smokies, we're supposed to go last week of October.
Yeah.
With Diane Stacy. We've already got reservations and hopefully we get to. I'm going to Old Mill and I'll get us some cornmeal.
Well, hopefully I'm gonna go over there.
Oh,
I just opened my last bag.
I hadn't had any in forever.
how long has it been since you've been there? 6 months?
6 months. I haven't been
Wow.
anywhere
Almost
in
a year.
Man, I hadn't been there in 5 years, probably. I miss it.
This is 24. Next year, Darren and I'll go. For our
Roy will bring you some
25th
oatmeal
anniversary.
cornmeal.
That's where we
I
spend
miss
Some
the
mi-
burger.
No.
Oatmeal, yeah,
I am.
Miss
oatmeal,
what?
cornmeal.
I am fairly certain.
Oh,
that
there
the
at the Old
Cha-
Mill?
What did they call it? Chalet. Yeah, Chalet. Up on the
Well, I
mountain
missed
in
the apple barn
Gatlinburg.
for
I'm pretty sure
lunch.
it was one that
Is that
The
right?
dinner, whatever
in
you call
that
it.
fire.
I never been.
Stacy loves Kate's Cold.
You know,
that's the one that's got
He said,
Got the
and
apple
it was just stuff right down his alley.
fritters,
So,
whatever they call
This
them.
is
I don't
his
know.
idea, and so hopefully
At the
he's
Applewood
gonna be
Farm
able
Restaurant?
to do it.
What's the name of that
Well-
restaurant?
Apple barn.
Apple Bar.
If he needs to
That's a good place to eat.
rent a scooter or
Fried chicken.
something,
Fried
I mean,
chicken.
that would be the
They're the
time.
best fried chicken.
Just so he can get out and mill around.
And
He was
good
over-
everything.
He was over at the
Pretty
house
much.
this
Tell him
morning.
to get a wagon.
I know.
He can get out of the way.
You're healthy?
Good morning, Kevin.
Hey. Hey, Kevin.
Back.
Good afternoon.
hey,
Whatever.
Kevin,
Probably afternoon.
Kevin, there's barbecue.
They came over to the house for a little bit this
Chicken.
morning. Stacy cooked.
180 pounds with a weight.
Ribs.
180 pounds.
Back,
Yes, sir.
but
All of them.
and then tomorrow he may be
Looking all
better,
slick.
but it's
Yeah,
not
it's
harder
anything
muscle,
that
he said.
lasts.
All 180 pounds.
It takes to Diane a little bit. so I think-
I think that's
You're
peach.
full of something.
Oh, I sure didn't know peach was that color.
we got them here in Dallas.
Peach and orange don't sound good to
Uncle Jim
me.
ain't been
Orange is
aggravating,
good.
has
It
he?
was pretty
No.
good.
Orange Fanta is
It's
really good.
around the nose.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad until I found out it was peach.
Unless you do the punches. The guy was playing me.
Well, what's Diane doing today?
Yes, sir.
Mom, do you know what Diane's doing today?
What?
Do you know what Diane's doing today?
I think she's sewing, she's making an outfit for Tatum for her birthday.
Another one?
No, but Tatum decided she wanted a zipper on that little jacket.
Oh.
So that's what she's trying to do, figure out how to put a zipper on that little jacket.
Without,
So I think that's what she's doing.
oh.
They're going tomorrow.